Hey guys, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com here with my review of the Ford Strut Tower Brace for 2015 and up GT Mustangs. The Ford Strut Tower Brace is a great option for the non-performance pack GT owners that would like to reap some of the benefits that the Ford designed Strut Tower Brace offers to the performance pack cars. This means people that are looking to tighten up some of the freedom that the front end has, since the Strut Tower Brace is going to help stiffen the front end of the Mustang while providing added support to the strut towers and preventing flex during cornering. This is going to make the chassis more rigid, which will result in better handling because eliminating the flex in the strut tower will work to maintain a flat tire on the ground at all times, giving you as full of a contact patch as possible. So the Strut Tower Brace's job is to keep the strut towers parallel at all times so there's no understeer. This is original equipment, so you can count on an OE fit and finish here as well as OE performance. The brace is a parallel beam designed for strength, and you can see that it's powder coated in nice silver. This is a stainless steel brace. Even the emblem is stainless steel. This is also an item that's going to look nice under the hood and offer some performance improvements as well. You're definitely going to notice a Strut Tower Brace anytime you pop your hood, so the fact that this is powder coated is nice because the powder will always keep it looking fresh. And just a little something to keep in mind, since this is stainless steel and already powder coated, you know that you can change the color of the powder anytime you want to make it pop more or go with the looks of your car if you've got a show car. Keep in mind that like a lot of other suspension parts, a Strut Tower Brace is going to make a noticeable improvement by itself, even on a completely stock car. But as usual, remember that this is only one component of the suspension, and the improvements of the brace can be even more considerable when you start pairing it with other suspension mods. Once you start making other suspension upgrades, the Strut Tower Brace will work to keep everything tied together and feeling tight and more stable. This means overall more consistent suspension no matter what you're doing with your car. As far as price, this is a Ford OE part, so you can expect to pay a little bit more for it. You're looking at spending just over $260 for this brace, but there are some other options on the site for the GT if that's out of your price range. Both Steeda and Ford Racing have a brace, and Ford Racing's is very similar to the Ford brace here, but that's no surprise. The only difference is going to be the color and the emblem, and the fact that the Ford Racing brace comes with a firewall brace as well. Steeda's version, on the other hand, is a tubular design, and you're still looking at spending over $200 for both of these other options. If we move on to the install, this is an easy install that anyone is able to tackle by themselves in the driveway or the garage and should take less than an hour to complete. I'm going to call it a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the scale, and you won't need any tools out of the ordinary, but a torque wrench is something that you'll need for this as well as a 15mm socket and a ratchet. And another thing to note is that the brace does not come with the bolts that will be needed for the install, so you will need to pick those up. The instructions are very easy here. The brace installs with only 4 bolts. The battery terminal will be in the way, so disconnecting that will make the install go easier. There are 2 strut bolts for each side of the brace. You may happen to already have a firewall brace on your car, and so the parallel part of the brace is going to sit over top of the firewall part of the brace. It's going to be as simple as just fitting the brace over the motor and onto the studs and torquing the bolts down. The bolt should be torqued to 41 foot-pounds, and the battery can be reconnected, and that's all it's going to take. Wrapping things up here, the Ford Strut Tower Brace is an OE part that works to reduce play in the front end of the car. It's going to stiffen up the front end of the S550 and keep the strut towers as parallel as possible. Although a lot of people do pick it up for appearance purposes, it will definitely make a difference in the driving experience as well. It's very easy to install, and you can check it out more online right here at AmericanMuscle.com.